Magic students, we are back to continue on day 7 with how to use texture as a way to draw. So this time we're going to let you do a little bit more of the heavy lifting than Miss Russ. So just be prepared. You've got this. All right, so we are looking at the Parthenon that was created by Phaidias. And this is all made out of marble. Now, obviously, it is very old. This was a temple to Athena, and parts of it have fallen off. There were other buildings and monuments around it that have fallen down. And this is an excellent example of if you were trying to just draw this with line, it would get really overwhelming and really complicated. This has something called 2-point perspective in it. But when we just decide that we're going to draw the details and that we're going to draw using texture, we can get a really realistic drawing without knowing this really fancy art trick, which we will be learning in the future. Okay, this is in Greece. And in Greece, as we move this way, we were last in Russia. We are now right over there. In Greece, it is right on the Mediterranean. So if you're in the United States, this is still, I don't know exactly, maybe 10-hour flight. Depends where in the United States you're from. I do not have a picture of this artist, as obviously this piece is very old. But there is a painting from a very long time ago where they included this artist in the painting. So I decided to include that as our little snapshot. Okay, so remember that first we are going to want to pick out some of the lines. So I'm going to go ahead and pick out these lines right here. Now, these lines do lean, but if we just pick out the lines themselves, and I'm going to draw through that object. Ooh, I'm going to pick out the horizon line too. So let's let you go ahead and put these. Oh, Miss Russ, you're skipping a step. You're skipping 2 steps, Miss Russ. First, we have to write down that it's day 7, right? We have to make sure that we've written our name up on our paper. And then we have to ask ourselves, is the picture plane the same? Not quite. So I'm going to change my picture plane. I don't need that bit. Okay, now I'm going to draw in my horizon line. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw in. This doesn't lean as much as I thought it did, but it does lean a little. Okay, this side leans a lot. Whoa. Oh, Miss Russ, that's kind of tricky. Here, let's get you closer so you can look at that. Okay, look at that. Okay, so once you have that, now I want you to start thinking about what texture do I see here? Now, we learned last time that we're going to go from things that are far away and move forward. So let's go ahead and start with, like, maybe we want to start with the columns, or do we want to start down here? You think about it. If you wanted to start with the column, then you would just start making your texture. And then I got another column. I have another column, right? And I'm going to just slowly start adding details and textures together. I like this stuff here. It's kind of crumbly up there. And then same here, I have those columns. Okay. And then I've got like the rubble, whatever you think the rubble looks like. And then I do have some pieces that are big and smooth and close to me. I want you to go ahead and take some time to draw in the different textures that you see. And then you can do what's called drawing through when you need to. So like this piece here. if it really bothers me, I could always just fill that in. The next time that we draw a texture, you are going to, on your own, work to combine details and textures together. Remember that if you draw a line, look at all these lines that aren't really there. Let those lines stay. Those lines are what show that you're acting like an artist, because an artist would always leave those lines when they were doing sketches. Happy art making, and thank you for taking time to add texture to your drawing.